All right, we're going to take a look at this example here of a linear function and about a school dance. Now, I know this can't happen in Steinbach because we don't dance here in Steinbach. Okay, we might. But the student council sponsored a dance. The ticket cost was $5 and the cost for the DJ was $300. So we want to write the equation for the profit of P dollars on the sale of T tickets. Okay, so how do we find the profit? And we're going to use something like y is equal to mx plus b. We're going to use our formula as such. Now, it's going to be helpful to draw a little graph, and so I'm going to start this graph off a little bit by creating a y-axis and an x-axis. Now, if we think about these two here, profit and tickets, our profit is going to be our end goal, and the number of tickets is going to be our independent variable. So the profits always depend on how many tickets are sold. And in fact, I did this wrong here. I should have done my t over here. There we go. Let's get rid of that there. We'll just ignore that for the time being. Look at that. Even Mr. Barkin makes mistakes. Okay, so this is now our t. Now, to create this formula, what we want to do is try to come up with, if y is p and x is t, what are the other two things? Well, m is going to be our rate of change. The rate of change is how much each person is going to spend. So that's going to be our $5. So we're going to take $5 times the number of tickets to find our profit, but then we have to subtract 300 because that we had to pay at the start. So we're going to pay 300 no matter what, and then our profit is based on 5 times the number of tickets that we have sold. What that looks like on here, and let's see if we can graph this out properly here. Negative 100, negative 200, negative 300, and 0, 100, 200, 300. All right, so what's this gonna look like? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120 is, we have a y-intercept of negative 300, so that's down here, and then we have a slope of 5. That means for every 100 we go up, okay, we're gonna go over 20. So we'd have, let's see, sorry, 120 would be right there. 120 would be right there. That's the way it's gonna look like. We could find points as well that it works with, but we can just use our slope to come up with our graph. So our graph's gonna look like that. All right, suppose we have 123 people that have bought tickets. What was the profit? Well, we're gonna use our equation, 5t minus 300. We've done this in the past, so it shouldn't be that difficult. Okay, so the profit is equal to 5 times 123 people minus 300. And if we do the calculations, you can use a calculator for that. Hopefully you all know how to do that. Oh, minus 300. We get a profit of $315. Now, if we look at 123, it's right about here, and we meet up with the graph, that's just over $300. I'd say our graph looks about right. Okay. We can also keep on going. Suppose we had a profit of $350. How many people bought tickets? We know it's more than 123 because, well, 315 is 123. So we're going to use our same formula, minus 300. And now we have a profit of 350, so we put 350 in there, 5t minus 300. We add 300 to both sides. So this becomes 650. This is 5t. We then divide both sides by 5. Again, a little bit of algebra here. And t equals 650 divided by 5. I'm using a calculator here, and that's okay. 130 people. Okay, so we could have 130 people, or if we have a profit of $350, we will have 130 people at our dance. Final question is a little bit of a difficult one here. We have to kind of think it through. Could we have a profit of exactly $146? Well, let's try. We'll try 146 is equal to 5t minus 300. Okay, and we're going to go through the same thing we did before and figure out how many people would it be if we had a profit of $146. So 446. And if we divide both sides by 5, we get t to equal let's see, 446 divided by 5 equal 89.2. Now, can you have half a person or a partial person? That does not work. Or tickets. You can't sell partial ones, so no. You cannot have a profit of exactly $146 based on that. All right, please work on the assignment now, and you can keep on going, and we'll keep on going with our next section of the notes later on.